Hey, like Dave said, this will be one of those short reviews because the movie was great.
It was fantastic.
This movie is well, hell, you've needed a good one for a while.
Yeah, I've had a couple this year, but it was
Only a couple.
Well, a handful, but this was
You've seen more bad movies this year than I have for The Snob, and that's a weekly show. That's a fucking weekly show.
No, I've seen a couple movies this year that I really liked. Pacific Rim, which, by the way, I'm sorry, I don't know your name, but whoever sent me the fucking hat, thank you.
Brett, I believe.
Brett?
Yeah.
Brett, you're a pimp. Thank you, sir.
And I'll give Brian his present next time he's in a video. He's got to be on camera when he gets that one.
Yeah, no, I love this fucking hat. But, besides Pacific Rim and a couple other things, this is the best movie I've seen in a couple months.
This is going on my list of the year's best movies.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
By far.
Yeah,
by far and away.
This was, even the movies I have seen this year that I've liked, this was by far and away the most well-crafted film.
Oh, yeah. We got a couple of good weeks, man. We got Wolf of Wall Street coming up next week.
I love the fucking end of the year, man.
Yeah, exactly.
So next week we get actual Scorsese, and this week we got David O. Russell doing Scorsese.
And that's a compliment. That's not like...
He nailed it. He did it so well that it wasn't like, oh, he's doing Scorsese. It's like, it's very reminiscent.
Uh-huh. Yeah, exactly.
A certain era of Scorsese's filmmaking.
And I love that December brings the... awards season movies, but then there's the giant whiplash once January comes around.
I've been looking at what's coming out in January. Jesus Christ. I've been looking at just the schedule for next year. This year wasn't that bad in comparison to what next year's going to be like. There's a lot less Tyler Perry, but...
Give him some time. He'll come up with a few to release next year. Yeah. I know he's only got one on the schedule now. Give him 2 weeks. He'll have a couple more movies. But we actually haven't run into Jake and Irving. Both movies started around the same time, but our movie was about 2.5 hours. Theirs like maybe 90 minutes. So we came back out here, and they had already gone. So I won't see their video until I get home and watch it. But I at least know what Irving thought of it. Because I looked at my phone coming out of the theater, and I got a text from Irving that said, "This is terrible." Here's the thing. When you look at the time that he sent that text, it was like 5 minutes into their movie. It had like a 10/20 stamp on it, which means... that movie went sour quick, and it was Irving who sent me the text. Usually it's like Jake who I get the text from saying like, go fuck yourself and stuff like that. It was Irving who did it this time, which that movie had to have been pretty... I'm not saying Irving likes bad movies, anything like that. Not at all. He's got damn fine taste. But the fact that that this is the first time that the movie was so bad that Irving sent me the message during the movie. I got none from Jake, which probably means he's not talking to me.
Welcome to the club.
This movie is... I really love that this is a movie about the FBI going after corrupt politicians and the corrupt politicians are the good guys. Bradley Cooper is essentially the villain of this film.
Yeah. And at the same time, he's still kind of likable, and you relate to the position he's in, where he's like, this is a dude who's just... shit's getting away from him here. Like, he's getting a little too amped up and excited. And...
yeah, it's like sort of opposite... like gangster movie in a way, because he's becoming seduced with the power of being an agent.
Yeah.
Whereas usually when you see like a gangster movie, it's, Black Caesar, Goodfellas, stuff like that. They're Scarface, they're becoming seduced into a life of crime. This guy's getting seduced into actually trying to stop crime. And the people he's going after are like some of the best politicians who have ever lived. like corrupt, yeah. Corrupt, yeah. But you know what? I like that this movie just flat out says, you know, like, corruption, okay, but if no one's getting hurt and the ends justify the means and you're taking care of your fucking people, so fucking be it.
Yeah.
I dig that philosophy, yeah.
Well,
Get shit done. Don't hurt anybody.
Well, and, you know, my political views, you know, I don't like corruption in any way whatsoever, but it's just, it's a testament to how well made this movie is and how it hits the right notes to make you just go, yeah, like, that guy's fine.
Yeah, like, I don't want Renner to get caught.
If that happened in Springfield, I'd be like, fuck that guy. Like, send him to jail.
Well, I mean, if it happened, like, in the same way, if we're talking about the same kind of guy that Jeremy Renner was, but, I mean, let's be honest, there's not many of those guys.
No.
But how he was in this movie, how they portray the Carmine Polito character, if there was a guy like that in, like, Springfield and ended up getting caught, I would have that guy's back. I would be like, you know what? You're a good man. You're a good man. Your heart's in the right place. No one's getting hurt. Get shit done.
Oh, man.
And it also goes towards, too, Jeremy Renner as a fucking likable ass actor.
No, absolutely. I think Irving just responded to me.
Oh, yeah. You sent him a message, too. Or I didn't send him a message, but Dave sent him a message when we were standing outside, which said, "How was your movie?" Our movie was awesome. Which, as many bad movies as you've been at this year, you earned that
to be a smartass.
Yeah.
He says the movie wasn't bad, but the voiceover work is what killed it.
That's every review I've read for that says that. Oh, hell, you'll see it in their video.
Yeah, like, and we don't need to talk about it. They'll talk about it.
But Irving stared at daggers at me when I handed him the 3D glasses. I forgot that their movie was in 3D. I mean, well, I noticed right away when I bought the tickets because the ticket prices went up. So, wow, all right. So I got the tickets, give the tickets to Irving. I forgot until like 15 minutes later their movie was in 3D. I say to Irving, I'm like, oh, here's your 3D glasses. He stared at me, which was probably only like 5 seconds, but it felt like eternity. Like it was. Here's exactly what it was. It was that look that Christian Bale gave to Bradley Cooper at the beginning of this movie when he fucked with his hair. That was the look that Irving gave me when. From a guy named Irving. That's Christian Bale's name in this movie.
Oh, man.
His name is Irving. Yet Christian Bale in this movie looks kind of like I did 2 years ago. Only Christian Bale.
No, you looked better than that, buddy.
Huh?
You looked better than that 2 years ago.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I can't pull off a sweet comb over like
that
Christian
comb over
Bale.
was amazing.
Leave it to Christian Bale to really pull that off. Quite honestly. I mean...
Everybody in this movie pulled off their shit.
Yeah.
This was... Honestly, this was... I mean, it was a good story and it was well directed, but it was an actor's movie.
But it's a good actor's movie.
Oh, yeah.
It's not out of the furnace.
Yeah.
Where, like, the acting was, like...
The only thing that carried it through.
Yeah. That's not the case here. Like, it is, like... If these people weren't already established actors, this would be like a fucking career-making movie.
Yeah.
The performances in this movie are that goddamn good. From every single one of them. Every single one of them. Christian Bale's actor, he's great in everything he's in. This is probably my favorite performance of his since American Psycho.
I'd say it's my favorite I've seen of his since probably The Fighter.
Okay, see, I didn't see The Fighter.
Oh, he's fantastic in that.
Yeah.
He deserved that fucking Oscar.
Mm-hmm. God damn, if you were to pick who gets nominated for this fucking movie, Jesus Christ, they are all it was like last year when we were talking about Django Unchained.
Yeah.
You're sitting there like, geez, who gets nominated? Who fucking doesn't in this goddamn thing? It's the same way with this. Bradley Cooper, fucking amazing. Amy Adams is...
Killed it.
Yeah.
Amazing. And
one of the best performances
I've been a fan of hers for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Even like this stupid silly shit she's been in. But...
Well, like Leap Year? That was her, wasn't it? Was that her?
I don't know. She did some like Disney musical a couple years ago and shit too, I think, didn't she?
Was that Enchanted?
Yeah, maybe.
That was supposed to be pretty good.
Yeah, no, it was fun. It was stupid fun. Like this, I've seen her in a couple things where it's just like, oh man, she's a really good actress, but she really gets a chance to shine in this movie.
Oh yeah. And Jennifer Lawrence, really fucking good in the movie.
Yeah.
We were kind of talking about this outside, like, given the buzz that Jennifer Lawrence has right now, I certainly hope that doesn't overshadow how just fucking great Amy Adams is in this. Because for all intents and purposes, Amy Adams this is a movie that's filled to the brim with performances that are among the best work these actors have ever done. But my God, is Amy Adams fucking phenomenal in this movie.
Well, and I think it's Amy Adams' performance to me was a little more subtle, which means it's probably not going to get as much attention as Jennifer Lawrence, because Jennifer Lawrence was given a character that's very attention-getting.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, she was doing this is a great performance, too.
Yeah, she was fantastic.
Well, it's very like Sharon Stone in Casino. That kind of character. I mean, it was, if I have any... Jennifer Lawrence is excellent in this movie. She is. She's great in every single scene she's in. There were a couple times where it seemed like it should probably be someone maybe 10 years older playing this character. Did you ever think that in this? Because I kind of did a couple of times.
Honestly, no.
Okay, and that's not anything towards her performance at all.
It makes sense to me. It worked for me. I mean,
it seems like that character was originally written to be maybe in their mid-30s.
I will say that's a possibility, but I think it worked for her being that young. I think it worked fine. It didn't distract from me.
It was a couple times.
The only time casting distracted me at all was Renner and his wife in the movie looked to be in the same age group as all their kids.
I didn't think that.
Yeah, see, I caught that, but they had the most badass family I've seen it.
Weren't there a lot of their kids like adopted too?
One of their kids.
Okay, yeah, their family's great. This movie is, it is like, it's like crime movie Scorsese with After Hours Scorsese's sense of humor. Like the movie is also very, very, very funny.
Oh yeah, it's laugh out loud funny.
It's Louis C.K. is in the movie.
Louis C.K. was amazing. Like I know it's not gonna happen, but I kind of want Louis C.K. to get a supporting actor nomination for this movie.
I'm sorry if you can hear the tapping of the.
It's raining.
I don't know how much that picks up on here.
Louis C.K. is in this movie about as much as Mark Wahlberg was in The Departed. And I want to see Louis C.K. get a nomination. Just because I want to see Louis C.K. get a fucking nomination.
Yeah, I want to see Louis C.K. give an Oscar acceptance speech.
Oh, God.
Like, wow, I don't know how he did it. He managed to work in calling Sarah Palin a dumb cunt 5 times in the middle of his Oscar speech. All right. Live.
I just would want him to go up there and be like, I'm accepting this only because you all ignored Pootie Tang.
Damn right.
Cinematic masterpiece that is Pootie Tang. I fucking love Pootie Tang. And I love the fact that he made that movie practically on a dare.
Yeah, I know he directed it.
He wrote it, too.
Did he?
Yeah.
I've honestly never seen that movie. I know what it is. I know exactly.
It's amazing.
But I've honestly lived. Shit, today's actually my birthday. It's technically my birthday right now.
Happy fucking birthday, brother.
Thank you. I've lived 32 years and I've not seen Pootie Tang. Shit, what have I done with my life?
I'm not sure you're missing out on Pootie Tang.
Not according to what you just said, it sounds like I have. It sounds like I should be going home right now and watching Pootie Tang.
You should.
No, I'm gonna go home and watch them two guys talk about walking with dinosaurs. I almost said welcome to the dinosaurs. That's not it.
Oh man.
Were you rooting for Renner to get away with it in this movie?
I really was.
Yeah.
Because he's so fucking likable and just like Yeah, he's a crooked politician, but he's so, like, good-hearted about it. Like, he seems like he's an honestly nice dude. That this is just how he was, like, taught that everything was supposed to work.
Yeah, I mean, it plays it like, it really does play it like that's the best way he can serve his people. That's the quickest way to get stuff done. That's the quickest way to get people jobs, to get the economy going in Jersey. And I like that they did that, quite honestly. I did, because it created, honestly, real conflict amongst the characters, and also it really makes you think as an audience, too. Because, I was sitting there like, I fucking want this guy to... I don't want these guys to succeed. I like the fact that this is a movie where, like I said at the beginning of it, where the crooked politicians are the good guys. I like that's different. That's different. I like that. I gotta say I do.
Yeah.
And it's 2 movies in a row that I've seen that have a fantastic soundtrack.
I know you were loving that soundtrack. There's a disco scene in it, and I saw Brad just kind of sit up like this, like, disco.
It's not just my dick. My whole body goes erect when disco starts playing.
Damn it.
It's true.
Oh, fuck.
You want me to last all night? Put on some Silver Connection. Damn right. I'm being dead fucking serious.
He is. I've seen it.
He's seen my record collection.
That's not a euphemism. I've seen his record collection.
It's awesome.
I've seen his dick, too, but that's beside the point.
Don't look at it when there's disco playing. You'll get lost. It's hypnotic.
What the fuck does that even mean?
It means I have a huge dick when disco music is playing.
Oh, okay. Only when disco's playing, alright?
No. You throw in some Gary Newman or some
new wave.
Yeah. You throw in a little new wave in there. I can. That totally works too.
Oh man.
One record player with the disco, one with the new wave. We got a 3-way going. That's how my mind works. See, I told you we'd be talking about other things besides the movie.
Yeah.
This is what seeing a great movie does to us.
There's only... Because this is one of those movies that I really want people to just go see. Just go see it. Just know that it's good. Know that it's worth the 2.5 hour commitment, and sit down and watch this movie.
It's a con movie, too, that doesn't go overboard with the twists. Like, at all.
No,
like,
and honestly,
not that I expected that, but...
No, but anymore you kind of do.
In this movie, I didn't. In this movie, I didn't think that. I didn't think that this movie was going to turn into like Confidence or anything. And I like Confidence, but I knew that this wasn't going to be that kind of.
It's like in the past 15, 20 years, every con movie wants to be The Usual Suspects and have that kind of payoff.
Yeah,
and, that works once or twice, period, and you're not going to do it better than Usual Suspects.
Yeah.
And this, there's really, there's no twist to me. It was all pretty laid out what was going to happen.
I mean, there's one thing that like is not so much like a holy shit kind of thing, but there is a little thing at the end that's something that you're just kind of discovering at the end, or like an explanation of a certain character that's given, but it's not like it's not Kaiser Soze walking straight all of a sudden or anything like that. I liked that. I liked seeing that in a con man movie like this. And also there is, you know what? I don't want to say who it is, but there is there is a great surprise cameo and like about.
I wouldn't even call it a cameo. It's a role. It's a small role.
It's a small role. It's a small role that was definitely hidden from any advertisements for the movie.
I had no clue, but it was a really nice surprise.
Yeah. Without saying anything, like it's the kind of work we've wanted to see this particular person do in years.
Yeah. And even in like the 10 minutes he had, he destroyed that scene. It's like, oh, there he is again. There he is.
I know the movie's out in a lot of places before it ended up coming to Springfield. It's been in select cities for a couple weeks, I think. At least since last week. Because that was what you were worried about at first, was that it was going to debut opposite Medea.
I was going to be furious. At one point, it was scheduled to debut.
It was.
Medea. Mm-hmm. But because the first time we saw this trailer, you and I are both like, yes, sold in.
Sold. That was a great teaser trailer too, because just from the teaser, I was like, I don't know what the fuck that's about, but I know I like it. Honestly, we didn't really get that many good trailers. And
no, we really didn't.
I was kind of thinking like, oh, we'll probably get like Wolf of Wall Street, probably like Nebraska or something, or probably that.
Well, that movie's been out for a while.
It hasn't come. Wait, it is in Springfield. It is. It's just playing over at the smaller theater. It's playing. We have a theater in town. It's Parkway. It's an 8-screen, and that's the theater that a lot of the indie movies go to. Stuff like Nebraska, stuff like Dallas
we get them for like
Buyers Club.
2-3 days, but you know that's also the theater where Oogie Loves goes. So
yeah.
It's basically the theater. They don't put any money into it anymore. It's kind of a shithole. And if you want to go see something that they know is not going to make a lot of money, that's where we have to go see it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we do all of these from the 12 theater here in town, which is pretty much where all the mainstream stuff goes. But we got a fucking Lone Survivor. God damn it, I'm sick of that fucking trailer.
It's the 5-minute one with the fucking dude who it's based on. And that's the thing, like, I get the idea of the movie, that it's the story of these guys, and I completely understand and respect that. But as just... And I completely understand and respect it. But as a film goer, one, I don't want to go see a movie about 4 dudes, and it's called Lone Survivor.
That 5-minute trailer...
Yeah. It tells you the entire
about,
movie.
Yeah, it shows you the entire movie, and this is the 3rd week in a row I've gotten that.
No, it's almost like they're guilt-tripping people into going to see it.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, that first teaser trailer, the first time I saw it, I was like, well, the title gives it away, but it still looks kind of cool. Mm. But now I don't give a shit anymore. It
drives me nuts that it's a trailer that's also like a featurette, and they put it in with the regular trailers, not with the rest of the featurettes that we usually aren't even there for, because we're usually hanging out in the lobby. So this is the 3rd week in a row I've had to sit through that 5-6 minute. God damn it.
Yeah, no, it plays every week.
Well, you said you've gotten that Endless Love one.
I've gotten the Endless Love trailer like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, this is only the 2nd time I got that.
Fucking...
It looks bad. Of
all the fucking movies to remake. Like, somebody answered this question for us, because we were talking about it earlier. Is that a book that I've never heard of? Or that I have heard of and I've completely washed from my memory? All I remember is the fucking Brooke Shields movie.
Yeah.
And that does not deserve a remake.
But at the same time, it's like, fine,
if you're going to remake something, remake something like that that's weird and no one remembers. And
it's something that was like shitty.
That you can make a better movie out of.
But this doesn't look like a better movie. This still looks bad. It looks pretty bad. And I also, I've seen the Brooke Shields one years ago. I saw it in like fucking junior high, probably the same fucking week I watched Brenda Starr. I don't remember the original one being that much of a thriller.
Yeah, the trailer's really like...
The trailer makes it look like Fear.
Yeah, it's like somewhere in the middle of the movie, someone's gonna start killing people.
I mean, I could be just mixing up my memories here and thinking of another Brooke Shields movie, but I remember Endless Love. It also had James Spader in it. But I mean, unless I'm just not remembering much of the movie, which is entirely possible because it's fucking Endless Love, I don't remember it being that much of a much of a Fatal Attraction-y thriller. Again, it's not like my memory is like extreme on that movie. We got $1 Million Arm, Bollywood Jerry Maguire.
With John Hamm, though, I mean...
Yeah, I have this same reaction to this.
And I think it's the kid from Life of Pi.
Asif Manvi's in it.
Yeah, well, you can't go wrong with Asif Manvi.
Well...
Yeah.
As you know, Dave, there is a movie called Last Airbender.
Yes, I'm aware. You sat me down and made me watch it.
You're gonna watch this piece of shit. It's hilarious. It's got dick hair in it.
Of course. Dick hair was pretty funny.
Fucking, alright. Like, okay, maybe this $1 Million Arm thing might be pretty good. I don't know. But I had a similar reaction to this trailer that I did, even though $1 Million Arm looks better than this fucking movie. I had a similar reaction to this trailer that I did Battle of the Year with Josh Holloway.
It's just like, that looks like shit, but Josh Holloway looks awesome.
Well, yeah, but also one of those deals where, like, I was like, okay, yeah, I want to see Josh Holloway star in movies. That would be great. He's charming and charismatic as fuck. But not this movie. I have the same reaction here. It's like, yeah, I want to see John Hamm be, like, leading man. Like, he's fucking great. John Hamm, he's fucking awesome dramatic actor and hilarious, too. Like, he's got brilliant fucking comedic chops.
Just because the girls had me listening to it. If you ever listen to a podcast, the Doug Loves Movies podcast with Doug Benson, John Hamm is one of the regular guests on there.
He's hilarious.
He kills that shit.
He's absolutely, he popped up on the first season of Comedy Bang Bang. He's fucking hilarious. And I see a trailer for this, I'm like, that's really cool that John Hamm is starring in a movie.
Why this?
Dude, it's this! I could so be wrong. It could turn out to be great, and I would look like an asshole. But
that trailer's not very good.
We got Sabotage, which I'm looking forward to.
That movie looked fucking ridiculous.
Well, yeah. I would be pissed if it didn't look ridiculous. Arnold, Terrence Howard.
Yeah.
Solid director behind it, too. Same guy who did End of Watch. I'm looking forward to that. But that's
Brad's.
Yeah.
That's your thing.
It's my sweet spot.
Yeah. And then that fucking Cameron Diaz movie. What the fuck was that?
What, are we fucking doing a sequel to Sweetest Thing now? It's fucking... That makes me sad, because I love Leslie Mann.
I do, too. Hey, but you know what? At least she's got a role in a movie that's not directed by her fucking husband.
That doesn't bother me. I like Judd Apatow.
I do, too, but I mean, it's nice that someone else wanted her in her movie. You know? Like, that makes me feel good. I'm sorry that it looks like a piece of fucking shit.
What is this fucking... Like, okay, they find out that the husband's like a cheating bastard. So they fucking ruin his career and steal his fucking money? Yeah. What? Okay. Like, alright, look. Alright, I've been cheated on before, yeah. I'm not gonna fucking rob them and ruin their fucking career over it. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, it seems a little too, it's a movie. It's a movie is what it is, and it's gonna be a dumb movie, and it's just... Yeah, it was a really bad trailer.
The Other Woman, that's what it was called.
Yeah. Who gives a shit?
I don't know if either you or I will be at that one.
You know one of us will be.
It depends on what's opening opposite.
What's my shtick gonna be next year? Chick flicks?
What do you want, chick flicks?
No, I'll fucking murder you if it's chick flicks.
Do we even have a chick flicks guy?
Lewis?
Yes?
Maybe?
What were any chick flicks out this year?
I don't really remember many.
I don't know. Like, the chick flicks I sent, like...
The Heat, you sent Sarah.
That was Sarah and Irving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so I guess Irving is chick flicks guy? If it's got a black cast, then Brian is...
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we should switch it up this year.
I already told Brian that I'd go see the Medea movies.
Yeah.
I don't know who's coming with me on that, but
I think you should have to go by yourself.
by myself. Oh man, it'd be so lonely in there. I saw you in the middle of the people screening. That looked really sad.
The middle, I was in the top right corner in an empty theater. I had snacks on different seats just so I didn't feel alone. It's like talking to a bag of fucking Cracker Jacks.
I didn't have any fucking better. I was at Great Gatsby that night. I remember being like, because Brian couldn't make it. He was supposed to see it with Dave. Brian, something came up, he couldn't make it, so it was Dave sitting by himself. I get like 10 minutes into Great Gatsby, and I was like, why didn't I just go see Peoples? Fucking Dave's read Great Gatsby. I've never read Great Gatsby before. Why am I here? Like, I was like, why should have... I, like, 10 minutes in, I was like, maybe I should have said to Dave, like, why don't you go see Great Gatsby? I'll go see Peoples. Sorry, buddy.
It's alright. The year's over, pretty much. I got to see a good movie tonight. I'll get to see probably a good movie next week.
Yeah.
You know what? It's a Scorsese movie. I'm guaranteed to like it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there's very few of his works that I haven't, like, immensely enjoyed.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
You know, I could have done without Kundun, but that's just
But
me.
it's not a bad film.
No. I could have done without it.
Yeah, it's just one, like, well, I watched that because it was Scorsese. I don't need to see it again.
No, yeah.
It exists. It's not a bad movie. Whatever. Yeah, and next week's a holiday week, too, so a lot of the screenings might be kind of spread out a bit.
When we actually get videos done.
Well, I mean, it's like a holiday week, you know, we're all doing stuff. It's not as easy during a holiday week to get 4 of us together to go. Not only that, too, but there's a lot of things that are coming out on Christmas Day, too. There's Wolf of Wall Street, there's 47 Ronin, Grudge Match.
Yeah. It's a big Christmas Day here this year. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's no, like, Django, but, you know.
I got Wolf of Wall Street, yeah. It's gonna be fucking great. That's 3 hours I'm fucking looking forward to. Alright, so, final thoughts, words, anything?
Hands down, probably, I wouldn't say my favorite movie of the year, but so far the best I've seen.
Yeah, I'll have to do like I do every year, go back and look at everything I saw over the year.
I'll have to do that too coming up when we have to sit down and do worst of worst.
Yeah.
But I know the good movies I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
And not my favorite of the year, but I think the best I've seen this year.
I can imagine this will at least make my top 3 best of the year. I mean, I gotta look, but this is at least gonna be in the top 3, top 5.
Yeah.
This is a great fucking movie. You get a chance. My God.
It's definitely a theater flick, too. I mean,
this
would be great.
Yeah.
This would be great at home, but, I mean, if you're gonna go spend money in a theater, this is one of those movies that, like, you'll remember in 10 years that you saw this in a theater.
Yeah.
Like, that's one of those things that's gonna stick out. Because, I mean,
this is full price.
Yeah.
This is absolutely worth full price. I'm sorry.
No, yeah. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, it's absolutely worth a full price admission to go see it. So, yeah, next week, at some point next week, we'll have some videos up. So, until then, see ya.
Merry Christmas in the meantime.